Hey Nomies, it's me Nisha and I'm coming to you with a sickle cell video. Finally, I miss doing videos so much. I missed you guys so much, but life has been life, and I'm not going to even go into, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm not going to go into all that. I just been being a wife and a mother and living life. So, but I do miss you guys, and I have videos planned for you guys, like this one right here. So as you can see from the title, I'm going to be talking about 10 things that lowered my hospital admissions. Anybody that has followed me, my sickle cell journey, knows last year I was admitted 6 times, and I believe the same amount of times the year before that and the year before that. So like the past 3 years, I believe I've been admitted 6 times. This year, 2017, I have only been admitted one time, and I'm praying that that's all it will be this year. I won't go in. I only have 2 more months to make it through. It's already into October, so hopefully it stays like that. So I'm just gonna jump right in it. I'm gonna give a brief description of each thing, and there's more than 10 things, but I'm just starting with these 10 for right now, because I don't want this video to be like super duper 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 crazy long. What was I gonna say? And then if these things need more detail, then I'll do separate videos for them. So let's just go right in. And they're not in any order. I just have them numbered 1 through 10. It's not off of what's important and what's not important. So the first one that I have down, I'm reading so I can stay on track, because y'all know I got that adult ADHD that I diagnosed myself with. But number 1 is a healthy diet. We decided to do this a few years back, and I think that has helped with my health overall, because the past couple years, even when I was getting admitted a lot, I do feel like when I ate better, my health was better. I eat meat, but we try to eat healthier meats. I could be a vegetarian. I really just don't want to. Honestly, that's the truth. Probably would be better for me, or even to be vegan would be better for me. Me and Leah have done a week of being vegetarian before, and it was fine. But I do have a healthier diet. Try not to eat any fried foods. Try not to eat any fast food. I mean, that doesn't mean that I don't ever. It just means I limit it. Try not to eat any fried foods, fast foods, pop, things with high fructose corn syrup. Did I say that right? If I did, you know what I'm talking about. The fake sugar. Make sure I'm eating plenty of fruits and vegetables. So I can go into a diet video, another thing. Number 2 is I try to exercise. This is very tricky with sickle cell, because exercising is good because it gets your blood pumping, it gets you moving, and it helps you mentally as well. Because when you're just laid up in the bed, it's just like it messes with you mentally. So even when I don't feel good, even if it's just walk around the house a little bit, I try to do that. But when I am feeling good, I try to walk a mile a day. I try, don't always do it, but I try. I did some light type of yoga classes at my local Y. But anything just to get your blood moving is good, because, you know, sickle cell, our cells get stuck together, and the more you get that blood pumping, it can push those stuck cells through. So exercise. Number 3, reduce any meds that are not needed. And when I say that, I mean prescription meds. So if, like, at one point I was on like between 9, I think the most I've ever taken was 13 prescription meds. That is a lot. And I just started looking like, do I really need this? 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 And I talked it over with my doctor, like, hey, can we take this out? Can we take this out? I don't think I need this. I don't think I need that. And my doctor's like, hey, look, I'm all for lowering medicines. Let's do that. And I think I have a medication video that I did a while ago, but that needs to be updated because a lot of that has changed. And reason I reduce meds, because medicines are supposed to fix one problem, but then they cause another problem. Ain't nobody got time for that. The next one, number 4, is lower your pain meds. And that's, again, because they can cause other problems. Cause problems with your kidney and your liver, and constipation and nausea and moodiness and just so much. And then certain pain meds like Dilaudid can make your body imitate pain when you're not even in pain. So I try to take as little pain meds as possible. I mean, I'm not stupid about it where I'm like, oh, I'm in pain, I'm not going to take it. No, if I'm in pain, I'll take my medicine. But you know your levels of pain and what you can take and what you can't take. Like how much pain you can take. Number 5 is supplements and natural medicines. So I replaced a lot of the prescription meds with supplements. And not saying like this prescription med, this natural medicine does exactly what this prescription med did. I'm saying like how I was taking 9 and 10 prescription medicines, I'm taking about that many supplements now. And I would rather take that many supplements over prescription drugs. So you just have to do your research and see what your body what your body needs and what you feel you need and what works best for you. I know for sure I'm going to do a video about all the supplements that I have and that I take. And there is a new medicine that was approved for sickle cell. If you haven't heard about it, go and check it out. It's called, and it really is just a supplement. They're going to try to make it seem like it's something else, but when you do the research on it, it's really just a supplement. They haven't released it yet, but it's been out on the market for years and years and years. Bodybuilders take it, and other sickle cell warriors have been taking it, and other people take it. It's called L-glutamine. L-glutamine or L-glutamine. I don't know how to say it, but Google it. You know what I'm talking about. That is one supplement that I do take, and another supplement I take, which is supposed to be catered to sickle cell, is Evenflow. And I did not want to, I was kind of had mixed feelings about saying I took it and letting you guys know, or I'm going to have to do a review on it, but I didn't want to say like, yeah for it, and then people are going off my word and it doesn't work for them. Or me saying boo, 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 and people are going off my word and like, oh, that don't work, and don't try it and it may work for them. But those are 2 supplements that I do take daily that I think helps me. The next thing is water intake. Obviously, water. And I'm just gonna say water intake / fluids. And the fluids that I try to drink are water and coconut water and beet juice, because beets are good for the blood. They're a blood cleanser and they put oxygen in your blood. Number 7 is prayer and meditation. I don't care what religion you are or what you believe. Even if you are atheist, you need time where you can sit down and clear your mind and just, as this shirt I got on says, Hakuna Matata. You need to just, just get it. You need that. You really need that daily. And then if you feel yourself getting all worked up or you sick, you need to do it again. Like, that's really, really important, because that has to do with your mental and your spiritual, and all of that connects. I don't care what nobody tell you, but all of that connects. Number 8 is I started going to an outpatient clinic. I go to the University of Illinois at Chicago, and they have an acute care center just for sickle cell patients, and it is a godsend, and it is amazing, and oh my God, it's such a blessing. It's open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can walk in any of those times. As long as you get there before 8, they will see you. They are amazing. They don't play around with like your dosage or none of that. They normally do 3 rounds of medicine and fluids. Make sure your oxygen levels, check your blood, all the stuff is good. And they I love it. And then if you don't feel, sometimes they'll even give you another dose of medicine if that's needed, but they always do 3 rounds. If you don't feel good, they tell you, hey, if you feel that bad, then maybe you should get admitted. But they'll always say first, well, maybe you should go home and rest and come back and do it again tomorrow. And the only thing is they're not open. The only downfall is they're not open on the weekend. So, but my thing is, I've pushed through the weekend until Monday came because that's worth it, because I've never waited more than an hour there. And the ER, I can't even count how long I waited there. So I would rather push through, unless it's just one of those crises that come where you can't walk or nothing, then screw that. You just got to go to the ER. Number 9 is I lowered my stress. Whether that be deleting people out of your life, things out of your life, you need to lower your stress, because when we get upset and we get worked up and we get stressed, we get sick. And it doesn't matter. You can be the healthiest person in the world. You get stressed, you start losing weight. That's even if you don't have sickle cell. So lower your stress and keep your stress managed. Not saying that you're not going to experience stress, because stress is a part of life. You're going to have things that stress you out. But you need to know, like, okay, hey, this is stressing me, and figure out what you can do to lower your stress. And basically have stress relievers, whatever helps you. You need to have something like coloring books, crossword puzzle, baths, listening to music, whatever. You need to have you something to help you relieve your stress. And number 10 is knowing your limits. You need to know how far you can go. You need to know how much stress you can handle. You need to know how much you can handle mentally, how much you can handle physically, emotionally. Because, just arguments. That's a part of relationships, good or bad relationships. And me and Arthur have a good relationship, been married 13 years. And it's arguments. That's a part of a relationship. Anybody to tell you they don't have no arguments, they ain't got no real relationship. I'm just telling you, me and Arthur, we like this. We're best friends, so we do this a little bit sometimes. Just a little bit. But knowing your limits, like emotionally, you have to know your limits. And argue, like I was saying, arguments. Like I get in arguments with my sister. It's a part of, but you need to know, like, hey, how to express yourself in a healthy way, so that you don't get yourself all riled up and then the next day you laid out sick. Because I've done that. Like, oh my God. And then stress myself out and the next day I'm sick. That doesn't help anybody. Know how much you can do physically. Like, just even cleaning, doing chores. I know you have to listen to your body, and you have to be in tune with your body. So when your body's like, okay, girl, sit down. You've done enough. Sit down. So yes, you need to be able to know your limits. So I don't want to be like super long. I wasn't talking long enough, but those are the 10 things that I believe lowered my admissions. And there's other things, and these things go deeper and deeper. I could talk for hours on all of these things, but obviously I'm not going to do that. I'll just have to do separate videos. But like I said, last year I was admitted 6 times. This year I have only been admitted once. Now, I have gone to get treatment at the acute care center. The sickle cell center. But that's, you go in, you get your treatment, and you go home. When I say admitted, I mean like have to stay in the hospital. I've only had to stay in the hospital once, and that was in May in 2017. That's it. And prayerfully, I won't get admitted again. But that's it for now, guys. I wish I could just sit here and talk, but I really wanted this to be an informative video. If there's any questions that you guys have, leave it down below, and I will definitely get back to it. Let me know, of these 10 things, what helps you, what didn't help you, and which ones you want me to go into in more detail. I miss you guys. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, like it. Tell anybody who has sickle cell about it. Tell nurses, doctors, tell everybody. We need to spread the word. We need to spread awareness to teach people so that we can get treated better. Okay, that's it, Nomies. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.